Hello everyone, this is Miss Solomon and I wanted to show you today how to find the digital notebook and how to use the digital notebook. So if you go into the week 3 folder, what you'll notice is that if you go to materials in Schoology and then go to the week 3 folder, you'll see that there's instructions for digital evidence notebook. So when you click on that, you want to click on the little link right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to take you to the digital notebook, which is technically a PowerPoint file, but I want you to open it with Google Slides. The reason you need to open it with Google Slides is because that way it stays a flexible file where you can add pages and keep adding to it. So when you open up the digital notebook, what you're going to notice is that it is view only. That means you cannot edit it. This is my copy of the original copy, and I don't want everybody changing it. So what I want you to do is to go to File and then click on Make a Copy and copy entire presentation. When you do that, then you'll have your very own copy that you can alter and change any way you want to. If you look at the digital notebook, on the left here, what you'll see is sort of the thumbnail view of all the pages. And then here is where you're going to make any edits. So if I wanted to read the second page, then I would click over here and then I can type in here. So I'm going to read the instructions because I think it's important to know why we're using this evidence notebook. As we proceed through the textbook, it will tell you to write things in your evidence notebook. Use this notebook to record your evidence. You will need to use the evidence you discover throughout the class to write scientific explanations and arguments. Take good notes on our discoveries so you're prepared for that. We're going to be doing claim evidence reasoning. So the things you write in your notebook are going to help you understand, help you gather the evidence you need in order to write a good claim evidence reasoning. So if you look over here on the next page, what you'll notice is I sort of did your first homework assignment for you. One of the first things in your homework assignment was to copy the driving questions from the digital textbook in that opening anchor phenomenon assignment. Here are the 4 driving questions. Now, you are not supposed to answer these questions right now. These are just meant for you to be able to sort of think about what we're doing in the class. So, for example, for this unit 1, it says, how is the Earth system organized? So you think about, I didn't think that the Earth was a system, but now that I think about it, it is. And there's lots of different systems that are integrated into the Earth system. And so let's think about how those are organized. And then number 2 says, when studying a population, what features or aspects might scientists focus on? So we're going to be looking at populations and how they interact and how they kind of rely on each other. How do changes in the environment affect the ecosystem stability? So think about ecosystem stability, and for example, when there were all these forest fires or that hurricane that just came through in Louisiana, those all can change the ecosystem. So how does it come back, or does it come back? So there might be a structured way of that happening. So these are the types of driving questions that we're going to sort of discover the answer to as we go through the textbook and as we go through the course. One of the things it's asking you to do in the textbook is to write down things in your evidence notebook. So I started you off with the first 2 items on these pages. So just try to answer those as you go along. And then if you need to add more pages, so if I wanted to add more pages to Unit 2, so maybe I have a lot more things I would like to write, all you do is you go up to File, you click on the page you want to duplicate, click on File, and then nope, click on edit, sorry, and then go to duplicate. And what that does is it makes another page for you. So you can add as many pages as you would like. The nice thing also is if you go into presentation view, everything comes a little bigger. So when you want to study, you can go to the different units and you can study. And down here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a house, a little house logo. And you click that and it makes you go right back to the beginning of the notebook. So when you're eventually, what we'll do is we will have times when I will check your notebooks. So make sure you're keeping up with everything. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me. All right. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.